Good morning, Sally Ann. How are you today?
Morning, Bonnie. I'm so happy to be with you
Oh,
today.
so happy to have the opportunity to speak to you about this beautiful book. Oh, it just touched my heart so much. And what a beautiful honor and, to celebrate your mom and her legacy. Honestly, I want to know when you and Lawrence and Robin sat down maybe and started talking about this and decided, you know what, we want to do this as a children's book, not an adult book. Why was that decision? And tell me a little bit about the evolution of that.
Well, my mother loved children, and we talked to my mother about this book. Fortunately, we were able to talk to her. We did not realize how little time mom had left, but she was delighted to have her story told to the children. And we hope that families will gather around and read this because it's more than about Lucy Marion and her love of singing. She believes, and she had a quote that she often ended her speeches with, because she went out quite often. She would say, everyone has a gift.
Yes.
Discover yours and share it with the world. That was how she felt. And this is her way, my mother's way, of showing the world whatever your gift is,
Yeah.
share it. Everyone has a gift, and that's a light. That's a light in the tunnel for somebody else.
Well, for sure. I mean, okay, let's just go there. I mean, what an influence she was on the three of you. I mean, look at what all of you ended up doing with your careers, with your lives, with your, just with the public and how amazing you all are. I mean, we all you of course journalist and an anchor and your brother teacher and then of course Robin, we see her every morning, but she's so much more than just an anchor. You know what I mean? Like she has really been through it.
She,
And so
she's
tell me
been
a little
through
bit
it.
about your mom's influence on the three of you and how important that was.
Well, first I should say that the four of us,
Oh, four of
we
you,
have
of
a
course. Sorry. Yes,
yes,
of course.
Dorothy. Oh, Dorothy would never forgive me if we forgot.
Sorry, Dorothy. No offense taken there.
She has carried on my mother's tradition of singing. She now sings and plays the piano. Of the four children, one
Yeah.
is playing the piano and singing, and that's Dorothy, carrying on the family tradition.
Yeah.
So I just believe that Mama knew that, we can be a light to somebody else. That's what Mom had a smile, as you can see in the picture here.
Beautiful.
Perhaps I hope like that, Mama. Anyway, she had a light that could just, a smile that could just light up a room. When she saw people, she would, she would look at them and she wanted to help anyone and everyone. And she belonged to so many organizations and she was a leader in the community.
Yeah.
I think that one message is this, that we all go through tunnels. We light tunnel, but
For sure.
look for those lights in the tunnel and be that light. And as families gather and read this book together, they can identify in their children or their grandchildren the gifts that they have. Everyone has a gift.
Yeah.
And so if they can discover that, and then sometimes I remember there was a social worker once said that oftentimes we will zero in on the deficiencies that a child has. Maybe the child's not very good in math, so we focus on that
Right.
rather than focus on the strength that that child has and bringing that to fruition.
Yeah, 100% agree. Yeah, we could talk about that for hours for sure because, I raised two boys and yeah, there was some teachers, growing up that were like, and now one's a veterinarian, one's a teacher. I mean, they turned out pretty well, so there you go. I
Done
want to also
good. You've done good, Bonnie.
yeah, I did good. I'm not gonna not take that one. Thank you, Sally Ann. I want to talk also about the beautiful illustrations in this book.
Oh,
Oh my
my.
goodness, it's just stunning to turn each page.
I'm telling you, when the book arrived and I saw the illustrations that Justinia Sutherland, oh, what a magnificent illustrator she is. I just wept. I wept looking at the illustration. She captured the emotion of the moment. A
Yeah,
little girl growing up during the Depression and being led by her best friend Wanda to her
yes,
grandfather, who rocked her on on the swing, this porch swing, and sang to her and encouraged her to sing this little
Mhm.
light of mine. I'm
Yeah.
gonna let it shine.
I was going to say that because as I was reading it, we all know that song, and I was singing it in my head as I was reading it. It's so impactful. It's such a beautiful tune. Obviously, music was important to all of you growing up, to your mom and your family. How did it kind of influence what did that bring to your family when you were younger and music?
Well, Mama played practically every day. She
Wow.
would sit at her piano and she would play her hymns and she would sing these beautiful hymns. And as soon as as she touched those keys and that music resounded through our house, it just made us happy. And no matter how she may have been feeling when she sat down at the piano, she knew she was going to feel better
Yeah.
afterwards. And when mom was happy, everybody is happy. And so mama spread joy first at home, and then she took it out into the community.
Yeah, what an amazing family you have, honestly. And like I said, this book is just so special and so beautiful. I thank you for it. And I'm going, listen, I'm going to be a grandma in the fall, so I'm very excited. So I'm going to be gifting this book to my new granddaughter. So I look forward to that. Sally
And
Ann, thank you so much for your time today. Best of luck with everything and sending love to you and your whole family. Appreciate your time today. Thank you.
love to you and your family, your growing family. Thank you,
Yes,
Bob.
thank you so much. Take care. Thanks for your time. Bye bye.